Well, hello, Lake Avenue Church. I hope you are doing well. This is our final Friday update before Christmas Eve. And between now and Christmas Eve, there are a few really important details and things I want to make sure you have, both for yourself and so that you can be that loving Lake Avenue Church family member who are updating and texting and emailing and phone calling all of your people to invite them to be with us over the next many days. Hey, I've got to tell you, tonight, 7:30 to 8:30, and then on demand after, so you can watch it really any time after. But I would encourage you to be ready at 7:30 for our Christmas concert. This is amazing. This is incredible what is coming. We have been so blessed this whole pandemic season to have Seth Caston and Mike Masakian, who are on our staff, bring you such great content. But during this time of Advent, and especially for this concert and for Christmas Eve, I am particularly grateful for the partnership between our staff and some just amazing professionals in our congregation. Steve Scheidler is kind of taking the lead to help shoot and edit. Todd Berry's been helpful with this concert. Don Wolford has been incredible with lighting. Abby Scheidler has been helpful in filming and assisting with her dad, Steve. And so many other people, and tonight is going to be incredible. I'm going to leave it there, and I hope that you can be with us live or in shortly after. It's incredible, and I would reach out, as I've reached out to my mom, my mother-in-law, our neighbors, all of anybody we know, and I said, you've got to be there tonight at 7:30. And then, of course, on Sunday, it's our final Sunday of Advent. We'll be looking at love, and I think it's again, a timely message for us. As I've been preparing this message, we'll be in John 3:16 and 17, very famous verses, and I'm praying that God would reveal something new and encouraging to you about the gift of Jesus and its connection, and Jesus' connection to love and God's love for each one of us. And then Christmas Eve, 5 services, 3 online, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. 2 drive-in style at the Rose Bowl, and we are filling fast. And so if you haven't reserved, I think there's a few spots available for 5, and a chunk ready for 7. I want to explain a few things to you because we have some common questions. One, you'll stay in your car unless you need to go to the restroom, and restrooms will be available, but you're going to tune in, sound-wise, to your AM, FM radio in your car. And so if you don't have an AM, FM radio in your car, you need to grab a battery-operated one. I mean, in some ways, we are going so old school here. It's drive-in, movie style, and using your AM and FM radio. I mean, can you imagine? And so, in our home, our FM radio, AM radio was broken off in one of our cars, and I'm so grateful that Jenny reminded me of that this week. So she'll be taking my car with the kids. I'll be at both services. Our staff will be at both services, welcoming you, giving you a greeting. And I've got to tell you, it is going to be an incredible worship experience. Please sign up and get your people to sign up. We're thrilled. That looks like we'll be full pretty quickly here. And so don't delay. Sign up. Be with us at 5 or 7. Very safe. You'll remain in your car. You'll need to wear a mask if you leave your car. And as you sign up, we will get you those details. But just wanted to set the expectation. There's nothing live. It is the same service that you could experience at home online, but you'll just be experiencing it with others in a very unique way. So things are buzzing. There are great things happening. If you were not with us in worship last weekend, you need to know that we have, from now to the end of the year, we definitely have our normal rhythms of trying to remain on target or as close to target as possible with our giving. But we have felt the Lord lead us to partner in northern Kenya with a water project connected to World Vision through Randy and Edie Nelson, our international staff who used to live in the Turkana Valley. If you weren't with us over the weekend, there is a video that was shown in the service, and I hope that video is easy for you to find, even now, to watch. And I'm just calling all of us at Lake who are able and understanding full well that not everybody is able. but some of us are able to sacrificially give here at the year end, both for the church to remain on target and so that we can get this water project funded and moved forward. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are staying safe. I hope you are staying home as much as possible and only leaving for those essential things, and grateful for you and grateful for all that we have endured together in 2020. I see the hope on the horizon, and I believe in 2021 we'll be back together and in more formats than we are now, and grateful to be on this journey with you. You're so deeply loved, you are prayed for, and I hope you'll be able to join us tonight at 7:30, Christmas Eve, in one or many of our worship gatherings, and I pray that you'll be able to share this information with many. Thank you, love you, see you this weekend.
Kind of people are a very, very unique people group that have been isolated from the rest of Kenya. By the time we arrived in 1979, we found a very, very wonderful people who basically have learned to live off of the least amount of resource that I've ever been able to see. They are experts at living off of virtually nothing. And as you go out there and look around the area, you can imagine how can anybody live out here, yet they have goats and sheep and camels and even cows. They move around the desert, they know exactly where to graze them, and they know how to live out there. But the people have a wonderful personality. They can laugh at things that you and I would cry about, and they are able to live in a very, very harsh environment. 2011 up to now, the famines have been coming, drought and shortage of food. The population has nearly tripled since the time that we used to live there. And the people just really were suffering.
Whenever there are drought, there is a food crisis. My name's Joseph Mabenyo. I am the area assistant chief of this area. These people, they were fed up with this recurring drought problem.
As we drove by here, I remembered something from when I used to live here. When I would ride my motorcycle, I would drive through this area after a rain, and I would notice that the grass came up very high, unlike any other place. And so I decided to ask my friends to take me out to that place again. So we drove out there, and sure enough, it was still there. The soil is beautiful. It's the best growing soil I've ever seen in my life, and yet they're without any water. And we just offered one prayer there: Lord, if you so desire, show us the way to get water out of this land so that we can turn this ground into year-round farming, and then no one has to go hungry again. I went to World Vision and decided to ask for an appointment and tell them all about these people that live out here in the desert. That's where it all began. Plans were laid. After a year's time, they had actually located next to the area that I said a good amount of water in their surveys. They drilled the first time, did not have to drill many times, just one time, and at 78 meters they found 20,000 liters of water.
The main need of these people this time round is to change from pastoralism to agriculture. What they need is just enough water for everybody. If we get enough water, yeah, everybody will grow his own farm, and this food crisis will come to an end.